Welcome back, it's Has here with another episode of my job breakdown series for Final Fantasy Origin, where I'm showcasing all the jobs available in the game, what they can do, and how they work. In this episode, we will go through all aspects and abilities of the Marauder basic job. Thank you already for watching and subscribe to see more Final Fantasy Origin content. Marauder is your first axe-wielding job you unlock, and it's destruction itself. While it is not the Marauder that is making it so incredibly powerful, the axe weapon is just bonkers. At least in my demo experience, so I will be curious how it evolves. The Marauder job tree is required to progress in order to unlock the Berserker and Dragoon advanced jobs. Marauder focuses on debuffing enemies with heavy charged attacks while gaining protection at the same time and showing off its beautiful Final Fantasy XIV themed axe skills. Currently, it is by far the most beginner-friendly job in my opinion, because of the axe as I mentioned before. Marauder does everything, and it does it perfectly. It is recommended for people who like axes, powerful feeling charged attacks with weight behind them, and to live the power fantasy that you're an indestructible god of war. Because you are. I will be talking about ability percentages a lot in this video. Keep in mind there is currently no information in the game about exact values, and all percentages are observed in my recordings experience and numbers. Its core ability is called Upheaval, a massive jumping axe slam dealing serious damage and inflicting foes with status ailments to weaken them. This ability is surprisingly strike damage and scales with strength. It is a charged attack like most attacks for Axe users and can be charged up to rank 4. Each rank increases its damage dealt, but also increases the stack of the status ailment it afflicts. Each stack of this debuff weakens the target's damage by 5%. Unlocking Upheaval Mastery also applies a defense debuff on them. Physical and magical are separated, thus the 4 icons visible on enemies. Since it's a charge attack, Swordsman Reinforced Cross-Job command is recommended to double all charge attack speed and prevent getting interrupted. Despite Upheaval being a strength ability, all Marauder's weapon skills scale with stamina. Ground Pound being your quickest active ability, swinging your axe into the ground, creating a shockwave and knocking enemies back. It can be charged 3 times, and it increases its break and normal damage. I personally love this ability as it can be performed really fast and just demolishes enemies' break gauge like it's nothing. Moonslash is your second weapon ability, performing 2 strikes that cover a large distance. It is a lengthy animation, but since it has really long range, you can charge it up to 3rd stance and bait enemies into it as they approach you. Brutal Tackle is your last ability. It's a charging attack pulling enemies in front of you, followed by a final strike damaging them all. It can be charged up 3 times like all other abilities and is probably your best area attack. As weird as it will feel using it at first, I really recommend practicing it as it can really clear the floor with a pack of monsters. Marauder's cross-job command is Blood Weapon. It is a life-stealing aura, enabling you to heal yourself each time you do damage. It's exactly as powerful as it sounds, frankly, and represents Warrior from Final Fantasy XIV perfectly. It is a roughly 20% lifesteal based on your damage, but there seems to be a soft cap with it as the healing does not seem to scale linearly as you deliver more powerful attacks. Quick note for it on the other hand is that it applies to all sources of damage, even active abilities stolen from enemies. While Blood Weapon can heal you for quite a lot, especially with Marauder's charged attacks, my personal preference is using it with quick secondary jobs such as Duelist or a Pugilist, as their fast attacks heal you up lightning fast. Its combo modifiers are Arcane Axe and Shielding Axe, and wow, these are probably the best so far in the series. As I said, Marauder has it all. Arcane Axe is linked to your forward attack weapon skill and is a straight 50% damage lifesteal, no downsides. This link is just nuts, performing a fully charged ability with Blood Weapon and Summon Tachi active on you, and it can fully heal you up no problem. And the forward attack is a very quick advancing strike, easy to perform. It's just amazing. Shielding Axe is your 3rd attack link and is the ultimate power move. As while the linked ability is active or is being charged, you gain a 50% damage reduction on you. You can straight up tank bosses with this attack as long as your break gauge holds. Marauder's affinity bonuses focus on its charge attacks. Charge attack bonuses increase the damage dealt by your charge attacks by up to 18%, but the big one here is Barbarian's Soul, that allows a 4th charge on each of your charge attacks. Sadly, I was unable to test its efficiency in the demo, but I'm sure it will deliver. Axe Master unlocks all axe weapon abilities. Okay, the Marauder is all around the beast. Surely its passives at least will be average, right? Nope. Plus 50% affinity as per usual, but plus 9.3% ability break damage, plus 9.4% damage reduction while attacking, and plus 6.2% strike damage increase. Axes already do so much break damage that you don't even have to bother lowering enemies' health, and it increases it further. Along with its powerful self-heals and protection, let's also add a little bit more damage reduction too. That is it for our Marauder job breakdown for Final Fantasy Origin. Hope you found this episode useful and look forward to more. If you have any feedback you'd like to see or change in the breakdown, let me know in the comment section. And as always, thank you so very much for your support. Until next time.